Okie dokie. Let's resume. Tell me how everything is. Hello, Swan, or Diana. I'm glad you can make it this time, and don't worry about being MIA. It happens. Oh shit, I don't... Oh wait, it's already muted, good. I was just worried about getting the, because I have the stream in the background, obviously, and I don't want the audio to loop. Let me just send Danielle a message. There, maybe she'll join us as well. We have to talk to Lutin. Hello, Josh. I can't remember what we did last time. Who's injured? Quite a few people. Yeah, and we have a lot of items as well, high level ones. Cold beans. And we have 18 renown. Sweet. Come here, Prince. What have you got to say? Hey, Sir Caramel and Danielle. Woohoo! Sweet. Welcome. What we need now is well, Christian needs to be here and Rob needs to be here. Maybe they'll show up. The prince is acting even more standoffish than usual. You and Ivor have caught him staring ahead and twisting the ring on his finger over and over. Yrsa quietly stands nearby. Glad to be heading home? Ludin turns to the two of you and offers a polite smile. Even after that chasm, would it surprise you if I said no? I mean, sort of, I guess. Is there anything you actually like? Is that the way you see me? As some pouting ne'er-do-well of a prince? You pause briefly before shrugging and Yrsa chuckles. Then maybe I need to try harder to change that. This is all so different for me. You, Ivor, and Yrsa are stunned to hear the prince talk this way. I've grown up in comfort and trained with scholars and fighters. I've never known anything else. Saying stuff like that won't make you any friends in this caravan. But that's just it. Among these clansmen, I've seen the differences. I think I understand them a bit more. That's great, Prince Ludin. I'm glad you think so, but I doubt my father will. Yrsa will agree. My father is not what you call open-minded. The king's a hard man. Has to be. But his son is his weakness. Ludin glares at her, but Archer smirks. The prince is the king's weakness? Don't listen to her. What's your words, Prince? What? I wasn't telling you what to do. An awkward, icy moment passes between the prince and his bodyguard. Meinolf was fearful of sending Ludin away, so he sent his two advisors to watch him. You're one of King Meinolf's advisors? Yrsa gives you a wry smile. Regardless of who he sent to protect me, I had no say in the matter. Kings usually have to make tough decisions and stick with them. Maybe someday you'll see why. I know. I just don't think he'll care for my ideas on treating with commoners. What would you like to be called? We're all people, Prince. Even you. Perhaps you're right. Just keep an open mind about your father the way you'd like him to have toward your ideas. That's something I've never considered before. I'll think on it. As Prince Ludin and Yrsa walk away, you feel Ivor watching you. What? Do you believe half the nonsense you say? I think I sounded really wise just then. It sounded like you'd been practicing for a while. That's fair. I'll work on it. The two of you share a smile before moving on. Right, let me just... Whee! Cool. Hello, Griffin, and everyone else. It's important to vote, I guess. It's a shame that there's no good people to vote for. But there never is, I guess. We should rest. We have a lot of supplies. There. And then let's fuck off. The rain finally ceases, but the wind picks up. You squint into the gusts and have a clear view of the vast plains ahead. There doesn't seem to be much out there, Ivor says. His tone conveys wonder and concern in equal measure. The ground shakes again, enough to cause the yaks to strain at their leads in panic. Out there in the plains, with nothing but an open sky above, you feel remarkably vulnerable. Only a few trees around and no mountains, Hawkins says in a wry tone. Looks like we only have to worry about the ground opening up beneath us. He shrugs at the look you give him. Here is
almost forgotten by the rest of the world. Maybe those who live here have forgotten the rest of us too.
Det går greit. Theresa May isn't as bad as you make her out to be, nor is UKIP. And Corbyn isn't exactly the savior of the goddamn universe. In a field just outside of Grundad, the caravan spots several creatures you assumed were myth. I don't believe it. Are those? Two horseborn hold simple bronze weapons and stand guard over a few others who look wounded, unable to rise. Hey, Christian. The size of the caravan makes them nervous. I have to get a closer look. Me too. The two of you advance 100 yards, showing every sign of respect and peace. A number of clansmen push closer too. The male horseborn stomps a hoof repeatedly. The female, tail-whipping, brandishes a javelin. Damn. The caravan is scaring them. Tell the archers to put down their bows. Oddlife looks irritated at having to leave the horseborn. But she does what you say. You slowly advance and point. I'm Rook. What's wrong with your friends? The two standing horseborn exchange a look, the female snorting and shaking her mane. You help? His voice sounds strained, and his mouth moves uncomfortably around the foreign words. Yes, help. You wave to Ivan, who approaches slowly but confidently. The female looks agitated and speaks in a long stream of consonants. The male responds to her, then turns to you. Help, Ro Ek, and others. I'll try. This is certainly a first. The standing horseborn step aside, allowing Ivan to approach the wounded fighters. Jo, jag kan väl laga en chilensk video snart. Kanske imorgon. Rob is late, or maybe he doesn't turn up at all, but more likely just late. With Ivan and Juno tending to the wounded Roek and other horseborn, the caravan settles down outside the scant town of Grundar. It appears the town is enjoying a small festival. Quite a few clansmen go over the hill to enjoy the sights and sounds, but soon return looking disappointed. They called us outsiders, a woman says. They don't want us interrupting their wheat harvesting festival. But the merchants don't seem to mind trading. The clansmen soon shrug it off and take the renewed interest in the horseborn, some in awe, others in disgust. God damn it, people. Goddamn racist. Hippie communist. I wouldn't say that, but I don't know, man. Depending on which country you're in, different policies work best, right? You can't just have one set of policies to fit every country. And I think for the UK, he's a little bit idealistic. But that's just my opinion. They have a fuck ton of stuff. We can buy a lot of food here. We should as well. I think this stuff is 2 break talent ranks and 2 range distance. This one's pretty good. Okay. But no, I don't want any of them. Let's just stock up on food. Nice. Hello, Ernesto. Or Eureka. Let's talk to this horseborn. Skadaj. Thank. You glance at Ubin, who snorts and smiles. Skadaj. Skadaj's thanking you for helping his friend, Roek. Deirdre's the other one, but she's not in the talking with the Varl and humans mood. You're welcome. I'd like to meet Håkon. Skadaj's tail swats his flanks, and he bows his head towards Håkon. Varl, mans? Same heart? No, but we're no longer enemies. I haven't seen horseborn in centuries. Last they knew, humans and Varl were at each other's throats. What happened to Roek? Roek, brave fighter. Protect food. Hit many times. Hit? Who was attacking? Skadaj says many things in his other language. Trigger Kanthari. His eyes go wide, and he stomps the ground before pointing west. You look at Ubin. I don't have a clue, but clearly not a friend. Was it the people here in Grundar? Skadaj looks where Håkon is pointing. He shakes his head and points west again. The Varl king eyes Skadaj suspiciously. I think you guys underestimate the good Trump can do. When you have someone who is such an idiot, it gets people more politically motivated, which in America is very necessary. And if it tears apart the Republican Party, then all you got left is the Democratic Party, and then you can hopefully get rid of that goddamn 2-party system that they have. And that's only a good thing. Of course, nothing could happen and it could just go back to the way it was, but it could lead to better things in the future is what I'm saying. What brings you so far north? Skadach looks confused by the question, so Ubin shows him the map, pointing out Dalalond and Grundar. Pointing to Dalalond, rather. Food, our plains, break. Håkon snorts. Might be justice. Didn't they kill all the horses, Scrivener? His ancestors did, yes, but blaming folks for the things that happened hundreds of years before they were alive. You may as well accuse these humans for starting the Great Wars. How do you know our language? Skadach just stares at you. You talk like us. Where did you learn? Heard little trade with mans in mud. I think it means our bog friends, the cragsmen. Have you found the food you were seeking? Enough for time, my guess. 2 others take to Hurden south. His hooves scuff the ground during certain words. Just those 2? What about you and the people? The couple, rather. Skadach, Roek, Tedru, stay. This herd help. We help this herd. Thank you. Skadach nods in a movement that uses most of his upper body. Man, Varl, horseborn. Same herd. Funny. Ubin chuckles as the group separates. Starting a war. Hey, listen, I don't mean to be a piece of shit, but Hillary was just as much a warmonger as he is. Well, come on in and let's have a look at you, Sven the trainer says. Just wanting to swing at each other, Sven asks, or do you want to actually learn something that could save your life on the battlefield? Alright, let's do some training. Use Mark of Prey. Use Mark Prey to have 4 allies strike an enemy. We can do that. Mark Prey. Right, so we're going to want to use our archers for this especially, because they can shoot from a distance. And we need him to be in front. Okay, hold on. If I do that. Alright. He's in range, and I think I'll go there. Well, I mean, you might as well attack, I suppose. Let's break his armor again. But I shouldn't break it much more. I'll make him rest. Rook his hair. End his turn. I basically didn't want this guy to die. In fact, I think I've broken his armor too much. Okay, so now I should be able to mark prey. No, I don't want to cause any break damage because then he might not even survive. There we go. Success. Cool. Democrat. she's as much as Democrat as many others are. Democrats voted for her, so clearly she's a Democrat. So latest video, congrats. Cool. Congrats to you too. So we got some renown from that. Can we get some more? What's the next challenge? Maybe it's an easy one as well. Because then we can improve some individuals. Seems like a nice game. I'll check it out. Yeah, you should. It's pretty sweet. Oh, this one's quite difficult. I think we need to set up shop over here. And not just rest for now. Let them come to us. And then I'll put the trap there. And I guess, yeah, we'll just wait and let them come to us. Oh, the trap doesn't last. Okay, well, in that case, rest. I'll move him. Can we sneak around here? Okay, well, let's go all the way around again. God damn it. No, we can't get around him. Fuck's sake. That ruins everything. Yeah, nah. Fuck him. Oh, wait. Yeah, Ivor gets to go. Okay. If Ivor can move over here, we might be able to make it this time. Please, please, please. Yeah. Okay, so we move over this way, and then we use battering ram. Nice. Easy. Well, screw democracy to give national socialism. Those two things aren't mutually exclusive. Alright, let's upgrade some heroes. She's level 7 already. Is she using a level 7 item? I don't think she is. Why not? What's she using? 3 break. You know what? I might give her this. Knockback on strength attacks. That's pretty good. That means she can keep her distance. Yeah. Let's give her that. And then we'll give 3 break to... shit, this is... I'm kind of spoiled at this point. You. What do you use? 3 will per kill, fuck that. You don't need willpower. But we're gonna upgrade Rook, promote Rook. Come Choose another ability. No. Call to arms. The peal of Rook's warhorn rallies the heroes and calls them to pillage. During pillage, there's no more guaranteed turns. Killing an enemy gives the heroes 2 turns in a row, but the same holds true for the enemy. Okay, cool. And we will just make him a little stronger overall. And now that he's level 6, he can use, well, in theory he could use this. But that's really good for her, but it's good for him too, because he's also an archer. Alright, I'll give this to her, give this to him. And this is not that good of an item. Yeah. So we'll leave it like that for now. And I'm actually going to spend the rest of our renown on even more food. Okay. So now we have a ton of food. Like, this will last us the rest of the game, maybe. Probably not. We've got a while to go. Did you pass the floating bridge sequence in the game yet? Yeah, we did. Last episode. I think we're ready to go. Now that the Roek had a chance to heal, 2 of the horsemen are heading south to deliver some supplies to their people. What crazy ideas in your head, Scrivener? With the world falling apart around us, there may not be another chance to trek down south. Everyone's free to do what they want, but you'll be missed. Remember that when it comes to dealing with Druga as well. Remember that when it comes to dealing with Druga as well, yeah. If he wants to depart by the gods, let him. Sure. I'm a fan of individual freedom. You taking your hired muscle with you? I'd feel better if Gunnel stayed with all of you. That blade of his is sure to attract the wrong kind of attention. Wrong attention might find you anyway. Then who will protect you? I'm old, not an idiot. I've learned a few tricks to keep my head on my shoulders. The younger Varl shrugs and walks off to find food. Then be safe, Ubin, and join us again if you can. You know where we're going. Don't worry about me. Just make sure you're alive to see this thing through to Arbrang. Farewell. Scrivener says a few more goodbyes before departing with the horseborn. Cool. This game seems interesting. It is indeed. The governor catches up to you and asks for a moment of your time. His bodyguard is beside him, silent. There's something to be said for you getting us across that chasm and through that bog. Say nothing. Too good to even speak to the people you lead? Seems like you're letting the power get to your head. Fuck off. I'm just letting you have a moment here and speak. His words are baited, but you just look at him without responding, which he doesn't seem to like. You'll still fail, and I'll be there to push your face in the dung. I could just banish you now. Relax, Rook. Half your precious clansmen would join me based on title alone. The other half would Dagger's charming personality. Ruga's guard simply continues to stare at you. Then I'd have to make them into the army they need to be to survive in Arbrang. He stifles a yawn. Tell you what, if you can get us through this absolute wasteland, I might actually be impressed. Oh, and try not to pick up any more strays on the way, okay? Ruga sneers in the direction of the horseborn before walking away. Why wouldn't we pick up more people? We have plenty of food and can support a massive group. And we could use a massive group. I mean, he's there talking about an army we need, and then he doesn't want to pick up more people. Fuck him. Alright, we're coming across some more rough terrain. Scouts report subtle movements around you. We're being followed. Studied, maybe, she says. Can't tell how many. It's like they disappear if you look directly at them. Grab some fighters to join you in patrol. You decide to take some offensive and gather some fighters. As the caravan continues forward, your small groups make several laps, checking rock outcroppings and clumps of trees. While you find nothing, you cannot shake the feeling that the scout is right. Yee! Ahead, the caravan comes to an immediate halt. That's the second fawn shoe this bloody beast has thrown in a day, the Yok's tender curses. It will take some time to see to the Yoks, so you call for camp. While most of the clansmen sleep or lose themselves in drink, June requests a moment to speak with you alone. You are holding things together well, remarkably well. You sound surprised. When I first looked in your mind at Beauregard, I knew you would do anything to return to Alette. Her death, some of the greatest people in our history have gone mad at the loss of loved ones. You say nothing but continue to look at the Valka. You're not insane, Rook. You're experiencing tremendous grief and still managing to lead this caravan. That is something to be proud of. Juno patiently waits for your reply. What is your part in all of this? The Valka grows silent, looking down for a long moment before answering. My role has many names. Instigator, catalyst, mistake. But you and I are both fledglings in what is required of us, what we must do. What is required of us, we must do. You didn't actually answer me, because I honestly don't know how. Only the future will tell if my role is villain or hero. Thank you. I should get back to checking on the others. Before you go, there is one thing I must address with you. The serpent. I thought you needed some books in Monahar before knowing anything else about it. That is true, but the chasm in Armstaller and the tremors in the ground concern me. Yeah, me too. Should that incredible creature ever resurface, do not attempt to stop it. It would take power unseen in ages to affect the serpent. If you see it, run. Her words chill you as you find yourself nodding to her command. Hello, Tyra. Yeah, let's just go. A scout runs up to you. There's a woman tied to a tree up ahead. Got 4 guards watching her. The strange news draws a good deal of attention from the caravan. The bound woman is ranting and spitting at the 4 guards when you arrive and ask, "What's going on here?" "This here is a witch," one guard says, "plaguing our clan, making everyone really sick. But we caught her and brought her way out here." The others nod. She's to be tied here for 5 days without food or water, then cut loose. Been 3 days so far. But she'll die on her own after that long with nothing to eat or drink, you say. "That's not on us," the guard responds. "But if you want to set her free, we'd be bigger fools than you to get in your way." I think I took her with... No, I asked Ursa last time, that's it. Ursa, any thoughts? Ursa smiles and saunters towards the tired woman. She says a few quiet words to the prisoner and looks her over before returning. My suggestion, she says, burn her and the tree to the ground. Well, I mean, I trust her, so let's just leave her. I don't like it, but this isn't our concern. We don't like it either, the guard says. But thanks for leaving us to it, rather. As the caravan rolls by, the woman screams, curses, and hexes, leaving most feeling sorry for her or scared. Okay. You notice the archer knit because she is standing perfectly still, looking out into the distance. Let me guess, you see more grass. When she turns to you, she's not smiling. Dredge, she says quietly. How's that possible? You ask, knowing better than to doubt her sight. I thought we lost them at the chasm. You can make out a dust cloud on the horizon, which means they can make out the one produced by the caravan, and it is heading the same direction as you, toward Lundar. The Valka walks to your side and says, I was afraid of this. The cracks in the ground along the Eastway Road. It's like that damn crevice at Sigurholm all over, Håkon says. The dredge were just pouring out of it. Does that mean they could, Juno finishes your question, appear almost anywhere? Yes, but let's not panic the caravan. Just keep moving. You're not missing any conversation, Josh. I think...
Lundar, the archer's haven, home to the finest Fletchers in the world, though it appears beset with war.
I think people are just being a little strange. Alright, this place seems a little fired up, but mostly intact. Horseborn, why are they attacking? Looks like dredge were here too. So sweat. This is bad, Håkon says. Lundar's fighting on two fronts and barely holding it together. Håkon's been warring long before you were ever born. His worried look is unsettling. I always heard the Horseborn had trouble with walls since they usually fight in open fields, he says. Ubin's the only one old enough to actually know, but it doesn't really matter because those walls will barely stow the dredge. And if those dredge flatten this town, we're defenseless out on the plains, Ira says. But what are the Horseborn after? All eyes turn to Roek, Derdrio, and Skathatch. The three Horseborn in your caravan are pointing and talking excitedly in their own language. Derdrio nods towards Roek, tossing her head and baring her teeth. You are surprised by the look of the savage fury on their faces as the couple takes off without warning, charging the attacking Horseborn. While Skathatch remains behind, he clearly wants to join them, but he awaits your decision. They could die on their own, Oddleif shouts, not hesitating to follow Roek and Derdrio. Ivor sighs. She's lost her mind over those new members of the clan. Might lose her life too. He looks at you. We could fight the dredge or the Horseborn, or split up and fight both if you're feeling suicidal. If we're splitting up my Varl or hitting the dredge, Håkon says. We're good at that. Ingvar can do what he wants. He always has. Oops. I'm thinking... if we're sending the Varl towards the dredge and just have a bunch of Varl for them. And a lot of archers for the horseborn. I think, okay, I think we can split up. I think we have enough people. Split up and meet back in town. The governor steps forward. We're dividing our forces? Are you really that foolish? I've made my decision. The Varl follow Håkon through a breach in the town walls, while the rest of your fighters and clansmen follow you into the fields. Old life is hemmed in near two horseborn you assume are Roek and Derdrio, but the kicked up dust cloud blurs your sight. We can drive a wedge straight for her, Ivor says, but these horseborn are fast. If they flank us, we'll take heavy losses. Shield wall. Nah, she made her decision. We're gonna shield wall and advance slowly. Exactly how I would do it, Drogo says. No sense in risking everyone for a few who are foolish enough to blindly enter this fight. Pretty much. Your army advances against the unknown tactics of enemy horseborn. Okay, so let's put together a crack team of archers. And we need Ivor as well. Eidek has his, whatever the fuck it's called, his bear, which is going to be very useful as a tank. And let's get this dude as well, because he's fast and can run around. At the speed of sound. Hva ikke spille CS her? Armor and rest and drawing aggro. What, he's only level 4, I guess he can't even use it. Never mind. But what is he using? Strength damage. 3 will per kill. That's probably better for him. Yeah, let's do that. Ostend isn't that strange. Ranged. Melee over here. I think if our range take out their ranged, we'll be well off. Okay. I'll do this. I'll have him here, then throw out a bear. Right, so take out armor. That was a strange sound. Let's burn that. That's pretty good. I don't know if they're going to walk over it, but it sort of limits where they can go. Take out this person. Alright, so next turn he'll be able to fuck him up. Walking Dead Lushroom. Kanskje. Men jeg har akkurat spilt det ferdig, så det er liksom... Ja, jeg har ikke så lyst egentlig. No, let's call a bear, put the bear in front of us. And we'll send the bear. Maul. Adjacent targets. Nah, we don't have adjacent targets. We'll just take this person out. Nice. And Spear is soaking up a lot of damage, which is good. We'll take out this person's armor and let the bear finish them off. Actually, the bear doesn't need to. They'll be dead before the bear even gets a turn. Nice. Barely any armor left. Make them useless. We need to upgrade her. I don't know how long she's with us though. Does she die ever? I don't think she dies in this game. I can't remember. Alright, send him up here. Push him through those two. Send this guy over here to break some of his armor, because he's really good at that. And then you can take out this individual. The bear is good for just finishing people off. More coming. Ah, shit. There's one there. One over there. Okay, that's fine. And we trample? No, we can't. God damn it. Take out that person, which is awesome. Send her over there. Can you do slag and burn? Yes. Do that. Nice. Look at that shit. Fuck 'em. Oh, the bear's almost down. Send her up here and take out him. Or her, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to say. Even more? Jesus Christ. They're sending fuck tons of people. There goes the bear. I think we'll send him up here to just weaken those forces. Especially ranged. Fuck ranged. Send this guy over here. Hopefully take out these individuals. Yeah. Take out that person. If they don't send more horseborn down, I think we'll be fine. And we should be able to trample this horse. Nice. Ouch. Alright, so he's going down. If I move over here and then use Mark Prey. Oh, deflect. That was really bad. I guess he had too much armor. No. Take out that person. She can't really do much. Cool. Tjener du mye på å gjøre ASMR? Nei. Ikke. Lommepenger. Rob can't connect to the live stream. Anyone else having problems with the live stream? Well, if they are having problems, they wouldn't be able to answer you. Mine is streaming perfectly fine. If he's using a mobile device, I don't know, man. It's difficult to troubleshoot those. Sometimes they just don't work. Ouch. Alright, this is gonna be difficult. Oh, nice, deflect. Cool. She lives to fuck up another day. This should be the last of them. Ah, shit. Even more people? I don't know if we can do this. This is really fucking difficult. Alright, we're gonna need to break their armor. Take out 8 armor. That should make them easy targets. Shit. Please don't deflect. Nice. Ouch. Alright, send this guy up here, and he can take out some of this armor. Send him down here. Take out the strength. Holy shit. That just knocked him back. Nice. Dead. Alright, we're gonna do this. Not as big of a problem as I thought it might be. Take out the rest of their armor. Another fucking dead. Mad sounds. I don't do mad sounds in these streams. If you're asking for a video, well, I got plenty, and I just did the week of mad sounds, so give me a break, goddamn. But yeah, no, I'll probably make another video soon. Probably this week, who knows. I know ASMR videos have been a little sparse lately, but that's because I've been busy. They will be coming out more often. I think at least 2 or 3 this week. For sure 2. Let's stand there and block his way. Block his path, rather. And take this person out. Alright, we lost quite a few people. Morale improved. Cool. Your forces defended. Cool. For your video titles, it seems like you have a lady and a job now. What makes you think I have a job? What video title did I have that makes you think that? I had an interview. I don't have a job. Shoe on head or raid? What? Who's raid? Is that a person? Or are you just saying raid unless shoe on head? Which wouldn't make sense grammatically. I don't know. Just as quick as they try to flank you, the remaining horseborn scatter. You search the field and find Roek and Deirdre wounded, but protecting a slightly limping Oddlife with their bodies. You smile and help her up. I don't see any clouds of smoke, Alio says. Perhaps the Varl are still the dredge killers of lore. Everyone makes their way to Lundar, where you are greeted by Håkon. We stopped a lot of them, but plenty made it through. You look at all the destruction around you, the loss of life, and try to find some meaning to it. Even before your breathing slows, an older townsman runs up shouting, "Those dark spawns of the depths are destroying everything." The dredge, you ask? No. The dredge, you ask? Yes, the man shouts. They're everywhere. They're hitting the homes, the market, even the rich folks hiding out in the Great Hall. He spits at the last mention. Tuh. After that last fight, we should stay together, Mokur says. We'll only be able to save one of those places, and that's better than nothing. You understand his caution and realize that you can't be everywhere at once, but you might be able to save two places with two separate groups. Before you respond, the old townsman says, "The houses are full of families, and all our supplies are near the market, but I beg you to save the families. They're the heart of Lundar." We just split up and we have a lot of damaged people, and without Ingvar with us in the next fight, and fewer archers, I think we can't split up. We can't afford to split up. So, Ivor says, whose lucky day is it? The merchants, townfolks, or those up in the Great Hall? Shit. I guess the families, right? That makes the most sense. Without them, there's not really a town left. And we can maybe recruit them, because we don't need the market, we have a lot of food. We made sure to stock up earlier. Right, let's take those down. Get Mogur in on this, because he's incredible. And you know what, let's just be completely fucking unfair. We're just gonna stock up on fucking Varl, because they are incredible. Fuck you, Nit. Chris isn't that good. Let's promote him. There. Now he's quite a bit better. Let's give him a good item. What is he using? He's currently equipped with the armor on rest. We can do better than that, yeah? Who's not with us? She's got 3 break and she's not coming with us, so you take that. Much better. Oh, it's super belated, but thanks for cheering my sister up back in January. Okay, well, you're gonna have to remind me a little bit about that, because that was, 5 months ago, and I've had a lot of sisters up in here. Send that guy there. push him back. Fuck him. We fight to protect the people of Lundar. Pretty much. Alright, can I move this guy? No. Okay, well I'll move him up here. Bring the pain. Don't waste Håkon's efforts. Drive the remaining dredge back. Yeah. There, that guy's pretty much useless now. You said her name wrong. Kara? It was her birthday. Cool. Well, I'm glad I cheered her up. Ouch. That sucks. If I send him up here and then we spawn the bear. Nice. That helps block their path a little bit. And then we'll send the bear around this way. And mole? Ah, for fuck's sake. The bear has to be fucking facing. Ugh, god damn it, bear, just turn around. Can the next video be sloppy math sounds? You don't have to ask several times, dude. I suppose it can be. Alright, let's move him there. And use Mark Prey, and that should kill him. Yeah. Cool. Send Gunnulf down here to break his armor, even though he sucks at that. Gunnulf really needs some armor break. This is ridiculous. Nice. Can I not change the position? This is so annoying. You can't change the way he stands, you know? Like the bear should be able to move. This is so dumb. I hate the movement system. God damn it, this is so frustrating. Alright, well, whatever. I'll just move it back here. No. I guess we'll take out 6 of this guy's health. I'll move him back here to make him a little safer. Mark Prey. Kill him. Nah, this guy will just block his path. He'll rest. Fuck's sake. Kill him. I'll take this opportunity to ask what the fuck kek means, because I have seen before and I have no idea. Kek means lol, basically. And I'm pretty sure it originates from World of Warcraft originally. Yeah. Kek is when you write lol as the Horde, Kek appears on the Alliance chat feed. And since then, 4chan has, 4chan and a lot of the internet really, has kind of adopted it and use it instead of lol. It's usually used by people who want to kind of send a LOL but with a bit of a shit face. You know, shit eating grin kind of thing. I don't know. Usually sly fuckers. What you did there, the old man says, but his voice cracks. He barely composes himself before saying, "You saved them. The families of Lundar are alive because of you." The old man's smile fades. "Our fighters are dead and most of the grain stores are gone. Never thought I'd say this, but near 200 of us would gladly follow you wherever you are going." Yeah. We have tons. So let's fucking do this. "We're used to hardships, have no doubt," the man says, "and here to show my thanks." Ruek, Terdrio, and Scotach suddenly catch the man's attention and he sneers. "Do these three belong to you? I reckon the people around here would pay good coin to see them gutted." Oddlife looks flushed. "Belong to? No, and no one is gutting anyone. They just helped save your town. Well, my dog bit one of the attackers too, but I don't let it in my shop. Keep those pets on short leashes. Fuck you, dude." "It is all you can do to keep Oddlife from arguing with the man." She storms off, muttering things best not repeated. Ivor and Håkon find you. Both look as tired as you feel. I'm not sure how many of us made it through that. I never expected to see Horseborn in my life, let alone fight them. And the dredge seemed desperate. "Fighting like us, you mean? Like they've got nothing left to lose." I wasn't worried. With the great Ingvar on our side, how could we fail? Ivor looks at you and grumbles. "Face it, Ivor, you're a legend." "Oh? And what are you? See how you enjoy it when you get to Arborang. Let me know how you feel when the others act like idiots just to be near you, Sundar Slayer. You won't be able to relieve yourself without it being an act of the gods. I've always considered that a rather holy moment myself." Håkon laughs. "It's good to know that you haven't lost your sense of humor. Well, I doubt anyone in the capital even knows what happened in Boersgard." Juno walks up to the group unexpectedly. "Word has a way of traveling faster than any of us. Don't be surprised if the capital knows you're coming. Which reminds me, we should be figuring out what we're doing next." "I agree. Unfortunately, all this fighting took a serious toll on the caravan. Lundar, or what's left of it, is defensible and will allow everyone some greatly needed rest. I won't argue with the Valka on that front. And I'm in no hurry to enter the old wood. I've heard strange things about that place. I'm sure it will be fine." You watch the Valka as everyone moves on. She looks less confident than you've ever seen her before. Chapter 11, Where a Foe May Lurk. Cool. And so now we're going to be heading back to the ravens, I think. Oop. Yeah, indeed. Straight to far depths of this unending snowstorm. Wait, did you hear that? Probably a punch of your rumblings again. Punch of yours rumbling again. But no, it wasn't. It was Dredge. Oh no. Send this guy down here. Fuck these things. There we go. Try to take him out as soon as possible. Rob can't connect to the stream even if he has screamed to the phone for 1 hour and told me to say hello to you all. Won't say hello back, and also tell him to try a new browser for the phone. I don't know. Maybe it's just the browser fucking up, or maybe a new app to watch YouTube on. Is he using... By the way, yeah. Is he using an app, or is he using the browser on his phone? Because he might want to try the other option. I don't know. I don't know what he's tried. Fuck. Nice, he critted. He's on his phone. Yeah, I figured. But yeah, maybe there's something he can try that he hasn't. I don't know. I know he's not very technologically literate, so maybe there's something he hasn't tried yet. I'll try to tell him. Okay. I like the animation in the game. Yeah, the animation is cool. Nice. Cool. That guy can walk pretty far. Oh yeah, we gave I think we gave him an item to walk quite far last time. I can check it out later. Oh, come on, deflected. He needs to get better at that. Cool. Sup, Matty Reyes? What is up? Nice. Did we lose anyone? I don't think we did. Couple of promotions available. That's always good. Bit of renown. I think these people are lacking food. Am I right? Let's check. You grab a raven running by you. I want every one of our fighters ready to move. Now. Set a post inside these gates for them to wait for me. The fighter nods and takes off to find everyone. Where is that Fawn Valka? Maybe up on the wall. The Fawn Valka is here. Valka Zephyr, I never heard you speak like that. The silent appearance of the two menders surprises you. You were outside the walls. What did you see? Dread scouts. I'll wager my axes there's an army of them coming this way. The young mender's eyes go wide as he stares at claw and fang. And if that's true, they'll level this place. The storm must have hidden their approach, or kept them at bay. But why are they here? Why now? I don't care. We're heading for the mountains. But the ravens could take on all these dredge, especially with Avalka's help. Like that time in River Rake, when you helped Valka Fjorin. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. It was you, Fjorin, and a handful of ravens tracking down the bandit who called himself Draugr of Tengler. The river, a war horn blares across the town. The army of dredge you suspected is real. Nichols, find Gudmundur. Have his guards try to calm the people, but bring him to meet us at the barn with the cart. The young mender follows orders without hesitation. Not a bad quality. The cart's not your business. I disagree. A dead Valka gives you a cart to hide in the deepest recess of a river, and suddenly an army of dredge appears? If you haven't already tried, I doubt you'd be able to open the cart. If it's woven shut as I suspect, I'm the only one here who can open it. We told you, Juno's not dead. We were just traveling with her. Let me tell you something that compromises my position as Valka. The Juno who I knew, who the entire council knew, was put to death by us, the council. You killed one of your own. It's a very rare sentence, reserved only for the worst offenses. Altering people's minds, their thoughts, is one such offense. Falka gets quiet and looks at you. Say nothing. Zephyr notices the silent exchange but does not question you. Regardless, Juno was put to death and Ivan was imprisoned. In his grief, he escaped and stole away with Juno's body, but for what purpose is anyone's guess. So no, you will not be paid by the council for a job issued by Valka whose life we ended. Your irritation is rising when another war horn sounds. 2 horns means a large force approaches. Collect what you need in a hurry to the barn. It's time we discover why you're really here. Draugr, they are scary. The last dredge falls and you the last dredge fuck's sake. The last dredge falls and you pause, taking in heavy breaths. The snow is finally abating. The storm is moving south. Let's get inside the gates, you say. Rob told me to tell you that his dog can't learn that this dog can't learn new tricks. Well, it's not really a new trick. I'm sure he's downloaded apps before, yeah. Well, you can get like a YouTube app and watch YouTube on that. And if he already has that, then maybe try the browser, which is a little bit harder to navigate. But if he's used a computer before, then that's not all. It's not new tricks. Let's head to the market, and we have very little food. So let's just stock up on as much as we can. I mean, this is a lot of renown we're spending. There, 20 days worth. That's pretty good. Then let's head to the barn. The smell of hay and yok's dung is heavy as you enter the stout wooden barn. Zephyr and Nichols are talking in hushed tones to the guard captain, Gudmundur, who glances at the large cart nervously. Everyone knows why we are here, she says. I do not believe in coincidences, but I cannot begin to imagine what would draw an army of dredge to Bindal besides the contents of this cart. She moves her spear in intricate motions, occasionally shaking her head and starting over. Finally, she looks at you to open it. Sundar. That's Bellower. Dun dun dun. The sight of Sundar Bellower's body in the cart silences everyone but you. You howl as the memory of a dream tears through your body and drops you to a knee. A strange tower of a white stone, lightning, fear, confusion, distrust. There is a wrongness about it all. Bulwark, hey! Falca's voice draws you from the dream, and she's shaking you by the straps of your cloak. Everyone is watching. Another dream? She asks. Your eyes finally focus on hers. Hello, turtles. A white stone tower. Lightning. What are you talking about? Zephyr asks, pulling away from the cart. Her tone is full of concern. I saw a tower. Lightning. I don't know what I saw. The Valka pauses briefly before shrugging. This is unexpected, Zephyr says. The Valka looks unaccustomed to surprises. Gudmundur, continue your task. Nichols, take some fighters and open that mine. Keep that path clear at all costs. As both men begin to leave, she points to the cart and shouts, "Not a word of this." They nod on their way out. She turns to you and Falca. The absolute best ASMR artist out there. Oh, so kind. I don't think so, but thank you. This cart, I'm not sure why they are attacking, but if the Dredge recapture Bellower, he is dead. Who cares if they take him? He cannot die. His immortality is more than rumor. Dredge lives have no natural end, but they can be killed, all except the immortal Sundur Bellower. They live forever? Zephyr nods, but looks lost in thought. The Cinder looks pretty dead to me. My guess is that arrow is somehow keeping him asleep. So, if I pull it out, I do not see that being to anyone's advantage. I've used threat to my advantage for years. Zephyr looks at you and her face drops. She changes the topic. The storm to the south and Dredge army to the north leaves us with one way out. The mines. Wait, our way out is to sit in a hole in the ground? The Valka have pathways there that will grant us escape, but with all of these people it will be difficult. Okay, ask what you can do to help, I guess. I'll put the ravens to work. What did you have in mind? Both Zephyr and Falca look surprised by your response. The Valka recovers quickly. It will only take the Dredge a couple of hours to fully prepare their assault. We need to move food and people to the mine. Help load carts near the gates or warn families in the houses of our immediate departure. Without waiting for a response, Zephyr hurries away. I never known you to offer help like that. I thought we would search the Great Hall for whatever we could find, but you might be too honest for that now. You give her a look that requests silence. Okie dokie. Let's go to... I guess let's load up some shit. People can take care of themselves. They know there's a war coming and they know to gather. You take all the ravens you can find and head to the gates where yuks and men are laboring and sweating under the constant sun. If you're here to help, a red-headed foreman says, find any baskets or crates of goods and put them on the cart. We're not worried about order at this point. Just keep eggs from getting crushed. The task is unfamiliar, and based on the laughter of Falca and the others, you look awkward doing it. Before long, shouting and shoving breaks out between some men. A few of your ravens are pulled into the middle of it, and soon weapons are drawn. Ori's men are back to taking things that aren't theirs, a wiry man shouts. And now he's got the mercenary helping him steal. A large man steps forward and says, don't need the mercenaries to cut out your lying tongue, Jogul. Well, they're not our responsibility. We're going to take the ravens out. Or we can threaten them all. Yeah, that's more in line with him, and it keeps order between everyone. You roar, sighs, and heaving form lend truth to any story these men may have heard about you. Back to work, you shout. Not only is the arguing over, but everyone seems to work a bit faster. By the time the foreman calls for everyone to move to the mine, the carts are brimming with supplies. At the mine entrance, Zephyr is impressed with the carts. The foreman silently acknowledges you and Zephyr. Zephyr gives you a brief smile, but a loud slam on the gates from the dredge ends all celebrations. Everyone inside, she shouts. Alright, so we have a lot more supplies, which is cool. The mine shaft is cramped, and more than once your broken horns knock against the rough ceiling or a timber. You follow Valka Zephyr at the head of the caravan. She is lighting one of the many bracketed torches along the way when shouts from the mouth of the mine reach you. Dredge! The gates and the town did nothing to halt their advance. Gudmundur and his men will slow them, Zephyr says. But it may not be enough. I can't speak today. After speaking for like 2 hours, it becomes already difficult to keep going. They have orders to collapse the opening if they're overwhelmed. Will you keep them from being overwhelmed? Yeah, that's what we do. Ravens. Back to the top. Heading up to the mine shaft is like swimming against the current. Frightened villagers push towards you and you barely have room to get past the oxen cart. Gudmundur in his grim manner looks pleased to see you. No real plan, he says, just kill as many as you can. The ravens around you smile at his words and begin to chant. I've got it all up, bruv. Yeah, alright. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed what you saw. If you're going to fall asleep, then good night, I suppose. Alright, we're going to promote this guy. And I think we should give him more tech, because he doesn't do that much damage currently. Yeah. I did sleep good when you get it. Yeah, I shall. This is an incredibly hard fight. Like, this is seriously difficult. Nah, this guy's too weak. We need to upgrade him. He's seriously weak. Yeah, shit. He can take out armor pretty well. Okay. This guy is just an armor dude, yeah? Okay. I'll put him up there. Get him to circle around, and these people will take out this guy before it's too late. So I'll send him there. And get into stone wall. Take some aggro. Jesus. They need to go down. Take out some of his armor. Cool. Resist. Sweet. Change the plan, I guess. Send this guy here. So now he's mostly not a threat. And I think we'll put her there. What can she do? Runic Gale. Oh, I remember this. I hate that skill. Mend. That's useful. Well, useful if they fucking went after her. There. Restored his armor, which is good. I think this guy should take out some of this guy's armor. Nice. He should stand here. Take him out. Ouch. Send this guy over here. Tempest. Holy shit. He hits so fucking hard. Okay. This is gonna hurt him as well. Yeah, fuck. Not on purpose. Guess just mend his armor again. Send him away. Hopefully he doesn't die. I think he'll be fine. This guy needs to die. And he needs to take out these guys. Holy shit. He hits so fucking hard, it's insane. Nice, he critted. Cool beans. Cool. And dead. Oh no, more of them. This was already difficult enough. Holy shit. I guess that just means we have to fuck off. No more fighting. We wouldn't do that to kill those. And no one died. I think I did really well there. Fall back, Gudmundur repeats. The opening is ready to come down. As everyone sprints into the mine, the guard captain tosses you a heavy hammer and points at a timber. You deserve the honor, he says. You turn and look at the great sky, the snow, Bindal, and the dredge walking toward you. With a hefty swing, the timber snaps and the rocks begin to fall. You drop the hammer and race down the shaft toward the light of the torches. Cool. Ahead of the path comes a dead end against the smooth surface of a large flat rock. We should camp, Zephyr says. It may be the last decent sleep these people get for days. I'll need Nichols to assist me in the opening the path beyond, but first, you and I should talk. So much talking in this episode. Is anyone in need of rest? I don't think so, no. We have 20 renown. I think it's worth promoting this guy, because he has such goddamn potential. Sundering impact or forge ahead. The war leader uses his experience in battle to issue commands to allies, moving them next in line for initiative. Ah, cool. That would be useful. Given some more defense. And now he's able to use this. 2 move and -1 aggro is what he's currently using, and honestly I think that's probably better for him. Let's get some training. What can you show me? Nothing? Huh. Maybe another time. We have a lot of clansmen, dude. Train some fighters. We have a lot of food, so. And let's talk to the Valka. A few small fires provide a sense of calm for the caravan, that the villagers keep well away from the ravens. There is enough light to see you are no longer in a man-made mine, but a natural cave of sorts. What are we doing down here? Staying alive and keeping Bellower from the dredge. I thought that was obvious. But we keep heading down like we're hunting dwarves. The Valka gives you a ghost of a smile. Until today, no one but a few of the council knew about these tunnels, not even menders. We didn't create them, but we have used them a great deal over the years to travel far distances quickly. Zephyr becomes quiet, awaiting a question. So where are we headed? Where would you go, knowing you possess the sleeping body of an immortal Sundar general? Don't answer my question with question. My apologies. It's often the way we instruct our young mentors. Your voice is so relaxing. Thank you, Bucky. Manahar is the safest place to secure Bellower's body. Whatever drew the dredge army towards us in Bindal, the council can find a way to stop it. What about my ravens? So far, helping Valka pays less than a bloodshed coin. That is why I'm talking to you alone now. The corridor will lead us to Manahar in a week's time. See us there safely, and I'll give you a genuine Valka oath. You will be rewarded well enough to never need to work again. You look around at the cave walls and back at the way you came. We'll go to Manahar. We were heading there after the Blue River anyway. Cool. We have good morale and none of our heroes need to rest, so I'd say we leave. What's going on here? You hear Falca ask a group of ravens. We're standing around a whimpering man on his knees. He kept whining about being hungry, one of your fighters says. We found these little glowing berries on him, but suddenly he's not so hungry, the others chuckle. Knock the berries out of his hand. Cut it out, you growl. Next time I'll make you eat whatever it is. You yank the man to his feet and he runs off to join his people. You give no thought to his glowing footprints as he stumps through the berries. Picking up glowing berries is not a smart thing to do. Ditch. Hello. The man's sudden appearance makes you tense. I didn't mean to sneak up on you. It's something I do. I mean, something I've learned to do. Something that won't get you killed if you do it to me again. Okay, yes, understood. But it does have its uses. Just allow me to fight alongside you in a, fight, and you won't regret it. You scoff and turn away from the man, only to see Gudmundur approach. I see you've met Dutch. Or Ditch. Strange fellow to have next to you in a fight, but he finds his way through the enemy defenses. Then you fight next to him. People near me tend to get hurt, but his injuries won't be an accident. In the light of torches, everyone is covered in soot and dirt. They smell bad too. It comes as no surprise when the sound of running water excites the caravan. It has to be some underground river or something, a woman says, and all the villagers start moving in that direction. I'll kill anyone who leaves the path. Your calm tone has more of an effect on the clansmen than any of your roaring. They stop and get back to moving ahead, though some look perturbed. Well, fuck 'em. We're on our way somewhere. You don't have to shower. It's only a week of travel anyway. The torches highlight the craggy black rocks and puddles on their path underfoot. They do little to keep everyone together. Sharp turns around boulders quickly block lines of sight. We've lost a few families, Zephyr informs you. We need to stop and find them. Okay. This is the only time. I appreciate the help, she says, and splits everyone in search groups. As you search, you realize it's just hard to track time. Down here as it is above, with the sun that never moves. Sometime later you think you hear voices to the left. Search to the left. As you move away from the main path, you leave someone with a torch standing every so often. The rat proves useless, as it seems you must have heard nothing but an echo. You follow the line of torches back to the path. Keep searching down the path. A bit further down, you find the source of the sounds. A mother is holding her children, tucked away in the recess of a rock formation. She whimpers as you approach, and Falca says, "Better let me handle this." Moments later, you all head back to meet with Zephyr. Surprisingly, all the missing clansmen were found. Cool. Don't worry about being late, Tingle Games. At least you came. At least you Tingle Games. What a stupid joke. Water barrels are running low. Halfie, your quartermaster, reports, and I'll be damned if I start licking these slimy rocks for a drink. The shield maiden looks at you. If these people start getting desperate for water down here. You cut her off. I know, you say. Send out some scouts. We'll camp here until they return. Some of your ravens and other members of the caravan group up and grab torches, rope, and water skins before heading off in different directions. Better catch up on some rest while you can, Falca says. Nothing to do until they get back anyway. Laying down, you focus on the second small drip somewhere in the cave. It grows louder, like the beat of a drum, like thousands of feet marching behind you, and you turn and everyone stops. You see the glowing eyes of your army looking at you in admiration. 100 members break formation to dig holes in the cavern floor and place stone balls in the depressions. The bowls quickly fill with water, and the first is offered to you. You slake your thirst before seeing your red-armored reflection in the bowl. You wake up with a shout and Falca joins you. What was it this time? She asks, concerned. I dreamt I was a Sundar. I led an army of dredge through here. They respected. No, they liked me. The shield maiden has no response. Some of the scouts return with some water. Others simply don't return. A rope bridge with wooden planking crosses an open span in the cavern formation. Looks old, Falca says. Narrow, and not meant for carts. Get the menders to reinforce it. Both Zephyr and Nichols move through the crowd and begin tracing patterns in the air with their staffs. The only thing you see is a slight lift in the bridge, but they walk across it to calm any fears. The caravan crosses without incident. Cool. I love this part of the game where you just see them walking. There's something just nice about it. Just seeing how big your clan is.
I've slept in caves like this for entire winters. But there's something about this place. Something old. Unfamiliar. I don't like it. But I don't like all these humans on the verge of panic either. Maybe these dwellings up ahead will calm them down.
Normally these streams are about 2 hours long, and since this is a good place to quit, in my opinion, I'm gonna end the stream by this underground godstone. I believe it's a godstone, it's at least some sort of shrine. It looks fucking awesome. Yeah. So, we're going to continue from here on next time. And if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. And if you didn't, a dislike is also appreciated. And if you really, really liked it, you can watch Dad. Links in the description. Mwah. It's almost 1 AM here, and so sorry I can't see the whole video. Thanks for missing light. Good night. Well, I'm ending it, so good night. It's good timing. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next stream, hopefully. Next Tuesday at 5 PM Eastern. Boop.